What's up, fam? It's your boy Pastor Dre, and today I'm going to show you the number one reason that might be stopping you from getting traffic or getting more traffic to your website. You want to know what it is? Keep it locked. The number one reason that may be stopping you from getting more traffic to your website is not having a blog. No blog equals no search visibility. Let me show you what I mean. If I go to Google, right, and say I type in the keyword how to find a church near me. Let's see what happens. So I get results. This is called my search engine results page. Now, if you notice, a lot of the results, if I scroll down, you got Reddit, and then you got this right here. This is probably a blog. You can see it right there, right? You scroll down, this is probably a blog. You can see. Now, this is the home page because it doesn't have the forward slash and another the forward sign and more typing. So you got the home page. Here is probably another blog. Here's a home page. Here is an probably well that's Yelp. Okay, here is another blog. So what's ranking in Google for how to find a church near me are blogs. Let me click it just to make sure. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna click this. This is probably a blog. Watch, see, that's a church blog right there. It's not their homepage, it's a blog. So if you want to get more traffic to your church website, business website, ministry website, you want to start a blog. Let me show you. Not having a blog, the challenge with not having a blog is there's no way to target keywords people are actually searching for. So what happens is when you have a blog, you can optimize it for keywords like how to find a church near me, how to find a Christian church. And every blog you write, you can optimize for a different keyword. So if you have 10 blogs, you can optimize those for 10 different keywords. If you only have your home page and then say 5 other pages, then you're probably not going to be able to optimize those pages for any other keywords because you only want to target one keyword per page. But the more blogs you write, the more keywords you can target. And I see a lot of church websites that have nice websites. They look great, great material, but there's no blog. If you want to reach people with your website, start a blog. Now, the impact of not having a blog is your church doesn't show up in local or topic based searches. Okay. So, for example, I'm going to go back to Google. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go to Google and say I type in how to find a Christian church. How to find a Christian church. Let's just type that in. Okay. So it's going to give me results. Christian church. Okay. Now here's all the results, right? These are all results. So if I don't have a blog, I'm not going to be able to rank for this keyword. Now let's type in an unchurched word. Let's type in free, how, let's see, free recovery recovery home, and we'll say a city. I overseen. You can see right here. There's people searching for free recovery home in Los Angeles, Lancaster, California. So let's just type in California, free recovery home in California. Now, if you notice here, these are blogs. That's a blog right there. Well, it's a sponsor. These are all sponsored, but let's scroll down here. Okay, that's a blog. You scroll down here, that's a blog. You scroll down here, that's a blog. So you could actually optimize your church website for keywords free recovery home in California. Now I'm going to show you something powerful. Free recovery home in Cape Town. I oversaw the website in Cape Town and we got it optimized for keywords like this. So our blog should probably show up on page 1 of Google. Let's scroll down and put it to the test. There you go. There's our church blog right there, Victory Outreach Cape Town, and we're ranking for the keyword free recovery home in Cape Town. That's an unchurched search term. That's an unchurched search term, if I said that right. So that means people who are not going to church are typing this keyword into Google and they're getting our church blog, which then when they click on that blog takes them to our church website and that creates an opportunity for them to connect with us. So if you want to get more traffic to your church website, add a blog. You could do church keywords, you could do unchurched keywords, And another powerful thing is you can get keywords from your Google Search Console that could give you ideas. And I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't want to give you too much stuff. If you want to learn more, register for my master class every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll put the link in the description. Okay, now there's a quick fix. All you got to do is start a blog and you can start targeting real needs. Free rehab center in your city, church near me, how to find an evangelistic church. But let me show you what Google Search Console will do for you. It will give you content ideas on what you can start writing your blogs about because it will show you what you're actually ranking for. So I'm in our Google Search Console for our Victory Outreach Cape Town Church website. If I go to queries, let me get out the way here. You could actually see right here that we're ranking for over 1,000 keywords. So if I say show me the first 100, here's all the keywords we're ranking for. So I can start writing blogs on these keywords. Free rehab centers in Cape Town, the power of salvation, free rehabilitation centers, Cape Town, rehab centers in Cape Town for free, rehabilitation centers. So we're ranking for all those keywords, and you can get content ideas from your Google Search Console. And you can start writing blogs on those topics that you're already ranking for, and you could use your blog as an evangelistic tool if you optimize it for keywords that are unchurched keywords. Wow, that's good stuff. So let me give you a pro tip. You want to do basic keyword research using free tools like Google Autocomplete or Uber Suggest and write helpful biblical content that connects with your searchers. What do I mean by autocomplete? I'm just going to show you this and I'm going to head out. If you don't have a keyword research tool, you can use Google Autocomplete. What does that mean? If I go to Google and I type in free rehab, it's going to complete it for me. See, free rehab centers near me, free rehab centers Los Angeles, free rehab centers Las Vegas. So it actually completes it. You can even say free rehab centers in, and say you want to say my city, free rehab cities in, and then it gives you cities right there. See that? In. That's powerful. So you could say free rehab centers, free rehab centers in, say you could start with A, Arizona, Atlanta. You could go to B, Bloemfontein, Bakersfield. You can go to C, Charlotte, North Carolina. So it completes it for you. That's called Google Autocomplete. If you have any questions, type them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more videos to help you take your online presence to another level. God bless.